What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to my channel. Guys, tonight I have college football and NBA picks for you. I have my 4 favorite free plays, so 2 college football picks, 2 NBA picks as well. Apologies for no video last night. There were a few picks that I liked, but not enough that I felt like I could put out a video, and no picks that I really like, so apologies for that. The night before, quick recap. We went 1 and 2 in the NBA. Con Knipple and Bobby Portis just didn't have great nights, so didn't really work out. But my free play, Kevin Durant, that I gave out, PRA, did go over. I think the line was like 39.5. He had 41 total, so that was nice, but didn't cash the 3-man. Still haven't cashed a single 3 or 4-man this year. Don't want to talk about it. We're just going to move on. Kind of embarrassing. We have a big weekend ahead of us. We have, obviously, Miami and Indiana playing tonight. I'm actually recording this right before the game starts, trying to get this out. And then Indiana, Oregon tomorrow, and then NFL playoffs. So huge weekend for all of that. But let's get into tonight's picks. Taking them all on Chalkboard. Guys, sign up to Chalkboard if you haven't already, and use my code TEACH10. When you use my code, you'll get a 100% deposit match, so up to $100 bonus cash when you do deposit. And they give out a bunch of profit boosts like every day. They're giving you free daily drops as well, so go check that out. I actually am using a 50% profit boost that Chalkboard gave me, and they're giving that to a bunch of users. So go check that out. Get on Chalkboard if you want to boost your cash outs. And if you're not on Chalkboard, get on over to Betr. You guys can use the same code that I have for Chalkboard on Betr, TEACH10, code TEACH10. When you use my code, you'll get a free $10 just for signing up. And then when you do deposit into the app, you'll get up to a $200 bonus on that first deposit. And for this Friday night, Betr's giving you a LeBron James free square. So if he scores 1 point or assist, you boost your multiplier and cash that square out. And the link for Betr and Chalkboard will be in the description of this video, so you can go find that there and sign up easy if you haven't already. All right, enough yapping. Let's get into tonight's picks, starting off with my favorite pick for this college football Friday night lights. We have, you see the 50% profit boost there, my favorite play of the night. It's Roman Hemby, over 64.5 rush yards. Now, here's what I like about this play. Okay, Hemby's hit this line in 6 of his last 10 games, where he's averaging a little over 74 rushing yards per game. So we love to see that. Doing pretty well. And you can see over his last few games, 152 against Purdue in the last game. Yeah, not really a real game. Not first playoff game. Tough game against Ohio State. Ohio State, very tough opponent. Out of the playoffs now. First playoff game for Indiana, they absolutely smack Alabama in the mouth, and Hemby goes for 89 rushing yards. It's going to be about the ground game. That's what's going to bring Indiana this championship, as they look to probably be the favorite, although tomorrow night will be a very tough game against Oregon. Although Oregon is a top 20 team in terms of rushing yards allowed in the country, so very good. I just love Indiana's rushing attack, and especially if Indiana gets up in this game, especially going into halftime, they're going to be looking to milk the clock a little bit more. Not necessarily like they're just trying to, when teams try to play to not win, or try not to lose instead of playing to win, try not to lose instead of playing to win, and they kind of get soft and kind of just milk the clock out. I don't think Indiana's going to do that, but I think Roman Hemby is going to be a huge part of this matchup for Indiana. Get him going, get that offense up and firing. Mendoza is going to be firing all cylinders too. But I like this play very much. Was very impressed with what Hemby did last game against Alabama, and I think that's Indiana's recipe to success, is a lot going through Hemby. So that's my favorite play for the night. Do not overthink it. Roman Hemby over 64.5 rushing yards. Now, same game, second college football play, heading right into it. We're going with Jamari Johnson over 25.5 receiving yards. Now, Indiana is a very tough team against the pass. 18th team in the country, allowing about 178, 179 receiving yards per game. So going to be a very tough game for Dante Moore. But like I just mentioned earlier, if Indiana gets up in this game, especially, Oregon's will be looking to throw the ball a little bit more. And as you can see with Jamari Johnson, he's hit this line in 7 of his last 10 games, where he's averaging 37, almost 38 receiving yards. And you can see he's actually hit this in his last 6 games straight, where he's gone 36, 57, 34, 60, 41, and then 66 against Texas Tech. So he's trending in the right direction. Actually hit this in 7 of his last 8 games. So really love to see that. Looking at his receptions and targets, got targeted 6 times last game, caught 4 balls, only won the game before that, but then 3 receptions, 4 receptions, 4 receptions. So getting a decent amount of volume and taking advantage of those opportunities as well. Really, I think from Jamari Johnson, I think really we can get away with just 2 receptions. Really, if we get one big play, a little bit of a broken play, or just a mixed-up coverage, and Jamari Johnson breaks for like 15 yards, I think that'll put us in a good spot. Look at this. Average yards per reception, 19.6, which is absolutely crazy stuff. His longest reception, 24. So when he gets the ball thrown to him, it's going down the field a little bit of ways, and he's picking up yardage, catching about 80% of his targets. Gets about 3 targets per game, and he's catching at least 2 of them. So that's really good. We love to see that. So that means he's getting open at the right times, and Dante Moore's hitting him. So not overthinking this play either. Yes, it's a tight end, but he seems to be an X factor in this game. All right, so Jamari Johnson over 25.5 receiving yards. Book it. Now, let's switch gears a little bit, go into the NBA for the final 2 picks. I'm going with VJ Edgecombe over 25.5 points, rebounds, and assists combined, because he's hit this line in 8 of his last 10 games, so that's very impressive. Averaging 29.4 points, rebounds, and assists over that stretch, so he's playing a little bit over this line in this matchup. As you can see here, he's actually hit this line in 5 straight games as well. So we love to see that. Yes, looking at the last 10 gives you a good snapshot of how they're playing recently, but also like the last 3 or 4 games, even 5, give you even a little bit better idea of how he's playing, especially in terms of minutes that they're playing with injuries and stuff. I mean, VJ Edgecombe, he's playing like almost 38 minutes a game, so he's on the court a ton. Doesn't necessarily shoot the ball as well as you'd probably like to, but he does take a lot of shot attempts, 17 attempts per game. So I'm not upset with that. If he's taking shots and he's feeling confident, that's fine with me. As long as he's on the court long enough and taking shots and feeling confident, he does get some good potential assists and potential rebound numbers as well, especially recently. So we do like to see that as well. And in this matchup against the Orlando Magic, VJ Edgecombe matches up at the shooting guard position much better than the Magic do overall. 13th in points allowed, 12th in rebounds allowed, 6th in assists allowed overall. But against shooting guards, they're much worse. 23rd in points allowed, 19th in rebounds allowed, and 22nd in assists allowed. So a very good matchup for VJ Edgecombe at the shooting guard position. I mean, especially that 28.8 points per game. We love to see that. That line right there on its own puts us over. Even if he just has 20, he can clean up with the rest as well. As you can see here, most of his come from points, but even last game when he just goes over the line, only 13 points, but then a combined 13 rebounds and assists as well to pair with that. So he doesn't necessarily have to shoot the ball the best. He'll make up for it in other ways, crashing the boards and getting his teammates open shots as well. So love that play for our 3rd play of the night. Now, rounding us out for our 4th pick, this is a guy who just kind of screwed us over, a few days ago, I think on Tuesday. It's Anthony Black, over 7.5 assists and rebounds. We took his points and assists the other night, like 24.5. He didn't come even close, but he still hit his rebounds and assist line. He's actually hit this line in 5 straight games, 8 of his last 10. And even when he does miss, it's just missing by 1 or 2. So he's in the mix, getting rebounds and getting his teammates open shots, and they're making them. He's averaging 9.6 rebounds and assists over those last 10. So we really like that as well. In this matchup against the 76ers, at the overall, 76ers are 21st in the league in rebounds allowed and 19th in the league in assists allowed, so kind of right teetering on that second, third to bottom third tier. And then at the point guard position, they're worse, especially in terms of rebounds, and they're 27th in the league, giving up 7.5 rebounds per game to point guards, and then 17th in the league, allowing 9 assists per game to point guards. So both of these stats play very much well into our hands. So 2 great favorable matchups for us in the NBA, both in the same game. So you can focus on one game and watch both picks fire off. Okay? So those are the 4 picks for tonight. Just to quickly recap those picks for you all. We have in our college, remember, 50% payout boost is what I'm using. All right, use any payout boost you can. Take advantage of those. We have Roman Hemby over 64.5 rushing yards, Jamari Johnson over 25.5 receiving yards, VJ Edgecombe over 25.5 points, rebounds, and assists, and Anthony Black over 7.5 rebounds and assists combined. All right, guys. Before we get off with today's video, guys, if you haven't downloaded the Pickett app, please do so. Please download it. What Pickett does, it syncs up all of your sports books that you use for all of your picks, so you don't have to go chasing down across multiple books to see how all your picks are doing. It'll combine it all into one. You can see how your balances are doing, how your picks are doing overall across all those books. And Pickett's actually going to pay you to sign up to use their app. And there's no catch at all. There's no subscription service you have to buy. It's totally free. They are just paying you to sign up to use their app. All right. When you do sign up, new users will get a $3 or $100 deposit directly to your Venmo or PayPal. And I don't know about you, but I like free money. You probably like free money as well. Yes, it might only be $3, but you have the chance at $100 as well. Who wouldn't take a shot at that? So all you have to do to enter is download the Pickett app, use my promo code TH10. That's important. And then sync up a sportsbook to the Pickett app that has at least 10 bets placed on it, and you'll get that deposit. So a shot at $100. I mean, I don't know what you, I'll take advantage of that all day. So go do that. All right. Thank you all for watching. I hope you guys enjoy the content I've been putting out. Sorry I missed the video last night. Just really wasn't feeling all the picks that were on the board. Yeah, that's all I have for tonight. Please like, comment, subscribe if you do enjoy these videos. It really helps out the channel. And I appreciate you all for watching. And I will see you all tomorrow for... tomorrow's Friday. These are the Friday picks. I will see you all tomorrow for NFL playoff picks.